Hello guys, welcome to my new channel, Cube Tech. This is LM12 and I'm going to be taking you through the step-by-step creation of JavaFX applications using Scene Builder and NetBeans 8. Well, let's dive right in without wasting any time. First of all, you need to make sure that you have your NetBeans installed. I prefer to use NetBeans IDE 8.2 because it is very easy during the compilation and during the deployment of the application. Apart from that, you need to have your scene builder installed. Scene builder, I had to use scene builder 8.5 because I'm using NetBeans 8. Alright, let me take you through the steps of downloading scene builder. You have to go to your browser. Here's my browser right here. You have to type scene builder. You have to type scene builder. The first link that appears is scenebuilder.luon. This is the official browser that provides scene builder. You have to navigate. If you're using a NetBeans 8 like I am, you have to navigate to this heading where it says scene builder 8.5. If you're using any other type of let's say if you're using a higher version of NetBeans, then you have to download one of these, scene builder 7.0. There are some other versions as well, but for this visual you have to navigate to scene builder for Java 8 and download. If you're using Linux, you can download your Linux. If you're using Windows, you can download your Windows installer. Alright, I already have scene builder installed on my computer, so I won't go through that process. After downloading this scene builder, before installing it, you have to make sure that your NetBeans is closed so that scene builder configures its settings by itself. I'll show you the catch when time goes. Alright, let's dive into our first application using JavaFX. If you're done installing scene builder, then everything should be fine. Let's navigate to our NetBeans IDE and open it. That's done. Let's wait for it to load. Right, here it is. Alright, to create our application, JavaFX application, navigate to File, then New Project, then JavaFX ML application, then Next. You can name it any name of your choice. Let's say that's done creating our JavaFX application. Navigate to the app Or remember how I told you guys you have to actually close your NetBeans ID before installing scene builder. Here's the catch: if you didn't close your NetBeans, this wouldn't happen. Whenever you click on your fxml document in NetBeans, it wouldn't navigate to this scene builder. But since you have let your scene builder to actually configure every setting, whenever you click on the fxml document, it opens it actually opens the scene builder, where you can change everything up and create your own ideal application. You can change everything up. It's your choice. Nobody's gonna judge you. Alright. Whenever you save these changes, they actually being saved in here as well. But to make sure that they are being saved, you need to navigate to your fxml document in NetBeans and then make controller. The changes are here. They have been saved. Alright. Apart from that, I'll show you the fxml document controller. It is actually the Java controller that controls everything that you see here, everything that you see in our fxml document. Everything that happens in the application is controlled by this Java fxml controller. Apart from that, we also have our main class being the kubetech fx demo. It has to be the same name as that of the package name or the project name. And when you navigate through this, you realize that it actually has it is a public class kubetech fx demo that extends application. This application as a class, it is actually a class that was created for JavaFX applications. So if you have extended this, then you'll be able to access all this right. Now we also have apart from this method, which is called start that throws an exception. It is a method from this class that you actually imported right here, JavaFX application. And whenever you extend it, you can be able to override it in here and make changes on how everything plays out. Now let's run it and see how it is actually. Right, it's taking some time. Remember, this is the first time running it. It will actually have to take some time. Alright, here's our application. It is a little bit sketchy since we didn't apply anything. Alright, it is showing the output right here. You click me, which is cool, right? Alright, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end of today's video, and if you haven't clicked the subscribe button, subscribe today to get more of JavaFX application videos. I'll see you next time.